Hey guys, what is going on, and welcome back to a brand new Minecraft video. Today, boys and girls, we're going to be building one of those like big start houses, I guess, or well, not huge, not like a mansion or anything, but like the last one we did, and you guys seem to really like it. You guys seem to like the size of it and the kind of like I don't know, easiness and simplicity to the fact that you could build a bigger house with, you know, the simple blocks in Minecraft. So let's get straight into this. We are going to be using some oak wood, some oak doors, some oak wood stairs, some dark oak slabs, and some oak wood. Now, of course, as per usual, there is going to be some other materials, but, you know, we'll get to them when we need them in the video. So, we're going to be placing 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Jump 2, and place 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. On 2 blocks up, we're going to place 2 upside down stairs, just like this. We're going to fill in these blocks with oak, and then add 2 more on the end, just like that. We're then going to come behind here, and we're going to place 1, 2, oak doors, just like this. Okay, next, we're going to count along 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, just like this. Okay, so as you can see, we're going to bring this one up on the end, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the rest are going to be 3 blocks, just like this. Okay, fill this in, and we are good to go. Okay, so next we're going to be coming to this side of the build, and we're going to be placing 2 blocks and bring them all the way to the top to match there. Okay, we're then going to leave a 1 block gap, place 2 more, and bring those all the way to the top as well. 2 blocks up, we're going to place an upside down stair, like that, and then another upside down stair, just like so. We're going to go and grab ourselves some glass panes. We're going to fill in the 1 block gap with that. On the other side of this, we're going to place a door, just like so. Okay, now you're probably wondering, why on earth is there a door at the side of the house when we just placed a door? Well, this is going to lead to a little farm area that we'll be building in just a second. Now, what we're going to be doing is grabbing ourselves the oak block and placing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for a minute. Okay, we're then going to place ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, upside down stairs like this, and then bring this down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We can delete all of these. Place sideways oak blocks like that, just showing like the, you know, the oak bit, not this like top part. Filling this in with a big, like, I guess, open space glass window. If I could place glass properly, that would probably help myself. Like this. In the corner, we're going to delete this block here. I'm going to replace them with 2 bits of wood, just like that. I'm going to go in and grab myself a chest and place that in there, like so. We're then going to place oak blocks along this side. Oak blocks along this side, and we're actually going to join them up, okay, to make a complete square. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So a 6 by 6 square, cutting out the corner and placing a chest there. And then what we can do is actually go and grab ourselves our hoe, wherever it may be, like that. Some seeds, like so. And then, of course, some bone meal if you want to grow it out. If you don't want to grow it out, then don't worry about it. But we're going to grab the bone meal and do that anyhow. Hold this ground up so we can plant some stuff on it. Put your seeds everywhere. I mean, it doesn't have to be the wheat. It could be like carrots or whatever you wanted. You know, it's completely up to you guys how you do this. Your house. I'm just here to give you the ideas and inspiration for it. Get all that in. Boom, boom, boom. Like so. The next thing we're going to be doing is bring this along by 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It should match up exactly to there. And they're going to be 5 in height. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the way along. It's going to be a complete wall of oak wood. So you don't need to worry about different textures or anything. Like this. Now on the back of the house is actually going to work a little bit differently. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 like that to match the window. Bring it up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just like that. But we're also going to bring this along and join it just like this. Okay. So you should have something looking a little like that. Now what we can do is go and grab our oak wood again, delete these 4 blocks, bring it along, and place ourselves another big window. The exact same as like on the other side, you know. Completely symmetrical. And what we're going to be doing is jumping in 2 blocks, bringing it up by 2. Okay. Bring along 2 blocks, and put it up by 2 again. So you should have something looking a little like that. Okay. Now on this side, we're just going to replicate that side. So we're going to bring it up by 2. So the end result of this side of the house should look like that. Now, of course, we have to replicate that top part onto this side. So jump in 2 blocks, place 2 up, another 2 blocks, and then 2 up as well. just like this. On the inside of the house, we can place a load of spruce wood on the floor, or whatever block you really actually desire to be your kind of like flooring. I'm just using spruce because it's pretty neutral color between the oak and the dark oak, which we're going to be using for the roof. So, you know, just trust me on that. I think that spruce is a good choice. But, you know, if you prefer birch, if you prefer stone, cobble, diorite, it's completely up to you guys. You know, I'm just here to give you kind of like an opinion. But personally, I do think that the spruce wood is a pretty good kind of block to use. The next thing we're going to be doing is coming in here and placing 2 blocks out just like this, okay? We're going to bring these all the way up and match them to the top. And then we're going to do exactly the same here, but only place 1 pillar. Okay, so you should have a 1, 2, 3 block gap in between these. Now, probably for the most complicated part of this build, we're going to be doing the roof. For that, you're just going to need your dark oak. So I'm going to take all of these out. We are going to be using some trapdoors and some, fence as well. But, you know, we're just going to get into the first part of this. So we're going to place ourselves a dark oak like that. Bring it up by 1. Up by 1 again. Up by 1 again. Up by 1 again. And then up by 1 again, like so. Okay, so it should look like that with an overhang just at the top. Okay, now we're going to grab this. We're going to bring this all the way along like that. And bring this all the way along until it connects to this block just there. Okay, we're now going to do exactly the same for all of these pretty much. And we're just going to take them all the way along and leave a 1 block overhang on the other side. So if we do that, we can see where we're going to do this. And we can start joining up the blocks. Okay. It's pretty simple once you get the pattern going, I must admit. But honestly, like, it can be confusing. I know, like, Minecraft is just not always cool. We can actually place spruce wood under this as well. Or dark oak, sorry. And then bring them up just like that. Mind my terrible block placement. Now, for this just here, we're going to be placing 1 block down. 1, 2, 3 blocks of upside down stairs. Also, on top of the upside down stairs, we're going to be placing 3 oak wood blocks, like 1, 2, 3. Just like that. We are now going to be adding the second part of the roof, which actually works on top of this part here. So what we're going to be doing is placing ourselves 1 block like this. I'm on the back of the house, by the way. I'm going to start this section from the back. We're going to break down by 1 more and 1 more just like so. Okay, we will take that along like that way in a second, but we're going to get the pattern going first off. Okay, we do exactly the same as we did on this side, bring it all the way up 1 by 1 each time, but we're going to leave it overhanging by 1 at the top like this. Okay, so placing that block, and now we're going to bring it all the way along, and we're going to match it to the front of the house. Okay, so these are going to be in line with each other pretty much. Take them all the way along, here as well, like so. Don't worry about the blocks showing through, by the way. We're going to be covering those up with trapdoors. Trapdoors are a pretty good way, in my opinion, of disguising that kind of weird looking, like, oak block just poking through. I do it in all my builds recently. I'm pretty big fan of the sloped up roofs. So to get that to work, I just cover it up with trapdoors. And personally, I think it looks pretty good. And a lot of people do agree. So I'm going to continue doing these. For now, you know, I'm probably going to get bored of my little phase. But it's okay. It's all freaking cool. There we go. Okay, so next off is to go and grab ourselves the trapdoors, like I was saying. And honestly, on top of any piece of oak you can see that you want to cover up, place a trapdoor. Oh, and that needs to be like that. Place a trapdoor like this. We can also place a slab there, like so. So then that matches up with that side. Trapdoor. Oh, boom, boom, like so. Do we need to cover up anything else? I do not think so. So next we're going to be moving on, and for that we're going to need ourselves some dark oak fence to go. Okay, so the first places we're going to place some dark oak fence is on this side. 1, 2, and 3, like that. And on the other side, symmetrical to that, this side. So you should have something like this, okay? The next thing we're going to be doing is coming here. On the second block up, we're going to place a pole of fence, like that. We're going to jump 1 block, place a fence, jump 1 block, place a fence, okay? You're going to bring these all the way down. And this actually just kind of adds, I guess, a more realistic support to the kind of like overhang roof. Because otherwise it would just be floating there. And it would kind of look maybe a little bit weird and unrealistic. And, you know, it's just, you know, it's just there. If you don't want to add these, you don't need to. On this side, we're going to mimic that side. And we're going to place one just like that. But that's the only one we're going to place on this side. Because, of course, there isn't the huge dramatic overhang that the other side actually has. So that's all freaking good. Okay. Now, for the outside, we're going to go in and grab ourselves some torches. We're going to grab ourselves some, let's see, spruce wood and some item frames like this. On either side of the door, we're going to place 1, 2 torches like that. Item frame, and then some spruce wood turned sideways like that. And that kind of makes those kind of like, I guess, torches, those adventure torch kind of things. And I think personally they do look pretty cool. On this side, we are going to jump 1, 2, 3 blocks in and place 2 grass blocks. So you should have 3 blocks on this side as well. We're going to go in and grab ourselves some wooden trapdoors, place them around the outside, and we're going to make these little planters, okay? We're going to do that on the other side as well, actually. What we're going to do is jump in 1, 2, 3 blocks, place 2 like that, 1, 2, 3 blocks, and place 2 like so. You should have a 4 block gap in the middle. Grab your trapdoors, place them all the way around the outside, like this. And then, of course, we're going to need something to go in them, so I'm just saying white tulips, azure bullets, and some ferns always do the trick for me. Place these like that, and of course we've got to do the one on the other side, because otherwise it would just be a planter with nothing in it. Actually, we'll do 2 white ones. I mean, what is the harm in that? We are pretty much done on the outside of this house, so that pretty much just leaves one more thing to do, as to go and do the interior. Okay, so for the inside of the house, I've grabbed pretty much our basic kind of like necessities. We've got a chest, we've got a crafting table, furnace, anvil, enchantment table, bed, wooden trapdoor, oak wood, and of course a sign. We maybe need a few more things, but we should be pretty good for now. Furnaces, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 9, just like this. It also reminds me we can do a little bit more to the roof inside of here. I'm going to grab spruce slabs, or dark oak slabs, sorry, and we're pretty much just going to place them all the way along like this. Okay, pretty much just kind of, I guess, doubling up the thickness on the inside, and that is just because it pretty much just, I guess, makes it look a bit more clean on the inside. You know, you kind of have like that. I mean, how much better does that look than that? You know, so I mean, it just kind of like neatens it up, I suppose. You don't have to do it, but as a perfectionist, I do like things looking pretty neat. So I mean, I got that going. We're gonna place an enchantment table on the top of there, just like that. We can also place. Can we open a chest there? We cannot. That is pretty sad, but you know, it doesn't matter. Not to worry. Let's see, on this side, behind the planter, because of course it's covered out on the outside by the grass, we're going to place some crafting tables, like so. We're then going to place some wooden trapdoors in front of them, and then on top of them, we're going to place 1, 2 anvils, just like that. Now, I think this is a pretty cool kind of like way to have your anvils, I guess, hanging on like a table thing over your crafting tables. Pretty cool idea, I think. Okay, now here, what we're going to be doing in the center of these, you should have 2 blocks here, 2 blocks here. We'll place ourselves a bed. On each side of that, we're going to place ourselves an oak wood facing up, oak wood facing up, and then we're going to have signs all the way around there like that. Not saying D, like that was not supposed to be typed. Like so. We're going to delete these 2 blocks either side of the wood, oak block there, and then a chest and a chest. On top of that, we're going to place wooden trapdoors, and then 2 blocks up, we're also going to place another row of wooden trapdoors just like that to kind of make the shelf and make it look a little bit more like a home, I guess. You know, bit of realism, it doesn't hurt anyone. In the corner here, we're actually going to place ourselves an armor stand like this. Actually, we could bring this 1 block forwards. That could work. Didn't think of that. Let's do that. Delete that block. It won't actually affect that was not the way to say that. Affect the way it looks, but we can place an armor stand just like that. And then we can go and get some iron armor. Because, you know, it's not the most basic house. I feel like by the time you have a house like this, you should probably have some iron armor to kind of, you know, go with it. But that is it. That's pretty much everything you need in a starter house. I mean, actually, thinking about it, you could do with, like, a low ender chest. Or an end chest, or whatever you want to call it. So, we're going to do that in the corner. Just like this. Place a little end chest down there. I mean, you know, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be there, but some people like them, so we're dealing with it. We're going to go and grab ourselves some torches now, just to kind of lighten the place up, I guess. We're going to place a torch just like this. Right there. And we can also place some torches in here. Doesn't really matter where you place them, as long as you place them. I mean, they're needed. They are to light up the place, but that is it. I can only think of maybe adding some bone meal around the sides, and we should be good. I'm happy with this build. Personally, I think it looks really, really nice. It's super simple, it's super clean, and it has that kind of like modern look, but also that really good aspect of much loved survival. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave it a like, it motivates me to make more content just like this. Subscribe if you're new around here for more videos like the one you've just watched. Stay positive, stay creative, and of course, I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.